Oh, yeah, I just stubbed my toe here. Give me a sec here. Okay, here's another video, but it ain't a computer video. My last video was a computer that is Lenovo, which the video is uploading, which I gotta turn off this monitor. Or there's TVs, it's a Sanyo. Should know better that it doesn't shut off some flat screen TVs when you use it as a desktop monitor. When when you set the computer for the screen to turn off, there's some TVs will stay on. Like my Westinghouse upstairs. When my computer goes into standby, or when the computer shuts the screen off, TV just stays on. It says no signal. So, alright, this computer's video is about that lawnmower down there. Talk about it. It is like 3 o'clock in the morning, so nothing else better to do. I think it's a 17-inch deck or blade or whatever. It originally came with coil with points, but my neighbor across the street, he bought it. I don't wonder if he bought it or was given to him. I don't know. Well, anyways, I've been eyeing this since last year, this year. I don't remember when he bought it. But as you can see, that wheel doesn't move. Well, he got mad at it, frustrated with it. The points are garbage. So he threw it down his hill. You got this all bent up. The wheel's pushed in. I mean, it's pushed out better than what it was, but it's still not right. When the motor spins, it hits the deck. I need to bend it out some more before I destroy that wheel, because these little wheels are very hard to find. Lawnmower wheels are usually this size or a little bit bigger. Oh, like my snowblower. They're like that size. And these little ones are very hard to come by. So I went and gone ahead and converted over to a solid state coil. And it runs great, except it doesn't like high grass. Or, regular grass, you let your grass grow, a little bit each week. You cut it once every other week or once a week. Well, it did not like cutting my grass. It hasn't been cut in a little over a week. And it didn't like it. I did change the gas tank because I thought that was the reason why it wasn't starting. We'll come out of it and get no spark. So, next thing what I need to do is coil. I need to hook up this kill wire, which I may use this wire, but I need an end to hook it into the coil, or just solder it on. Or more than likely just shove it in there, splice it so long, shove it in there, and then tape it. That's what I'll probably end up doing with this. And then I want to finish bending the deck out, and it needs a air filter. I did change the oil on it because my neighbor had it flipped over for 3 or 4 days, so I had to change the oil on it. And gas and oil was just thick out of the muffler, and I knew that's not original. 3.5 horsepower. The stickers wore off on it. I think it's a 3.5. If not, it's a 3 horsepower. And of course, I know this ain't original because my mower I had in the early 2000s had this thing, well, similar to this one, when I had to replace the one on mine, which I have no longer have my first lawnmower. And I really do miss it. It was a great mower, and then one day oil just came out of places it doesn't belong. But actually, I didn't know anything about lawnmowers at the time. I was only like 10, 11 years old at the time. I didn't get into these until I was like 15, 16. When my first lawnmower blew up, that's when I got into it because I wanted to make it run again. I got 3 other lawnmowers, or 2 other lawnmowers. I got 4 total, but I don't use the green one, which I did a cold start on it a few years ago with one of my YouTube videos. And yes, I do name my lawnmowers. I haven't named the snowblower yet because I haven't used it yet. I bought it last summer. It sat, couldn't use it, and wouldn't run. Because we didn't get enough snow to really use it. And I sent it off to the shop. It snows. Then, so I haven't had the chance to really use it. And, you know what? I think I came up with the name. Grumpy. Because it's period. It just does not like to start period. So I name her Grumpy. This lawnmower here that I'm doing the video of, this is Old Reliable. No, this is Betsy. And then Old Reliable, that's another lawnmower that I have out. That's out on the back porch. My little gray one, Wilbur. Old gray one's getting old. I had to convert it to convert it over to a newer style carburetor and gas tank. So that way I just the primer and pull it and it fires right up. I don't even have to prime it, maybe once if I'm lucky. I usually try starting it before priming it, and it usually takes right off. And I don't know how this one's going to react, because I only started it twice so far. And then this other one I got for free, I've been starting it every day, so I don't know how it's going to run. So now all my lawnmowers are going to be sitting for a week except this one, because I got to concentrate on getting this going. I'm into really old vintage lawnmowers, because these are the engines I like. Because 2 bolts, poof, this comes off. Well, that's not including taking that off and taking that off. You got a screw here and a screw right there where my finger is straight through. The gas tank's off. These newer lawnmowers, you know, the bigger ones, like the 5 horsepower, and then you get carburetors with a float on it, and you get them floats get stuck. They just, and then the needle valve or something. It's too much going on. These are simple. I've been working on these for years. I had another lawnmower similar to this, but a little newer. I got it from the church. Actually, I just took it and used it at my house, because I kind of ruined one of my lawnmowers. My first lawnmower, I ruined that out at the church. That's where it blew up, and I needed my own lawnmower. So I said, you know what, I'm taking this one. Someone donated it to the church. I destroyed mine, so I took it. I really missed that. That I really got into. I mean, other than that, this is a good mower. See, this is metal. It's not plastic like you see on the newer one. I mean, I'd like to restore this thing, but the only thing I'm not going to be able to restore is the wheels, because I can't buy new ones. Just, I guess, clean them, scrub them up real good, but I'm not going to be able to replace this with the original muffler, but I'll be able to take all this off, repaint this orange, paint this all black, put a new, you know, I'd like to restore this, but I think I'm going to keep it in original condition, because I have a tendency to try to restore stuff and they still look like crap. So the other 2 lawnmowers I'm going to keep original. My gray one, which is Wilbur, I kind of painted her up a little bit. The side was, you know, it doesn't have the guard, so the side was kind of chewed up, like right up here. So I painted it so it wouldn't rust. I'm leaving this one the way it is, not painting it. I say that now, but I'll probably end up painting it, but no, I'm not painting it. And some of these screws need to be tightened. But I love this thing. It's lightweight. I'm able to get this in the truck myself with no help. So thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave.